to see Aryan's game against Hitansh from round 2 of under 12. Aryan was white or black this game? Do you
So I
remember?
think I was black.
Okay, so white played d4. Hitansh played d4. The queen's pawn opening.
So is it the
Hitansh
video
is
there?
no, it's an online game. So I didn't record the
So
video.
the names would be written, right?
Names, the games will be there. The video will be there during the tournament, not after. Like during the tournament, everyone is in a.
Seeing this now and seeing the board, won't that
So I was so angry.
No, it's not there. Okay, now the whole.
tournament in the TV.
That was offline, na? This online one we can't watch. Anyway, so now the whole point of analyzing is to understand where things could have gone better or where things went wrong or good. So let's stay in the present. Otherwise, there is no point of analyzing. So right now we are just on move on.
So last move I didn't get last time I played in chess.co I didn't get the analyze option.
If you click on the game, you will be taken to analysis. Computer analysis may not be there, but okay, let's continue. D4, D5. Now let's be quiet. Knight came to C3. Normal, right? Taking out a piece. Aryan played knight to F6.
Trophies not given.
Because I'll be giving them in class when the students come in class. Okay, knight C3
All
and
the students come. So I
no,
tried
half of them are
my best
offline, half of
to
them are
win
online.
them.
So for offline students, I'll give in class. For online, I'm already given. Okay, knight C3, knight F6.
You package.
Yeah, I just send it. Okay, all that later. Now let's
Swiggy
focus.
clean.
Bishop to F4, bringing out the piece. Normal. Now Aryan plays knight to C6. So opening is going fine, right? Both sides have developed two pieces. There is a pawn in the center. Now opponent Hitansh plays knight to F3. Aryan plays pawn to E6 to bring out this bishop.
Is online.
Yeah, Hitansh is an online student. Knight to B5 by Hitansh. So this is where the first
This is the
threat appears.
The
This is not fried liver. Fried liver is when it's on the king side.
Yeah. Oh.
This is queen side. This is easier to defend, not difficult. Because already queen is there.
I go
right?
for the queen side. I'm king side.
Yeah, king side, only king is there to defend.
After
So,
I played one game, then
okay.
clear out.
So now, Aripra, what is white's threat here? What is
So
white?
white's threat is forking the king and rook on the
By playing?
C7.
Which piece?
D7. By the knight.
Yeah,
on
knight
C7.
takes pawn is a threat.
So no, it's on D7.
Shrenik, look properly.
How is that D7?
Before correcting others, first you have a good look, na?
How is that D7?
You that attitude you need to change. Don't correct others. First, you have to look at yourself. So, how do we stop this? White's about to play knight takes pawn. If queen takes, what will happen, Abraham? Knight takes, queen takes. What will white do?
Take.
I'm asking Abraham.
Take
Others, please. Yeah, take with.
bishop.
Yeah. So there are two pieces attacking. So who can tell me a good way to defend this? Aryan, what is the move here for black?
Bishop to exchange. For
What move? Bishop to which square?
Bishop to D6.
Okay, Shrenik.
D6.
Okay, any other move, anyone?
So
Yes, Parth?
bishop to D6.
That's the same move, na? That's what I'm asking. Any other move? Same move, na? So if you found that
But I
good,
didn't play
that is the only move. You played that. So if you don't remember,
yeah.
fine. We'll see it, na? So bishop takes is the only way. There is no other way to defend this. There is no other piece that black can bring to defend this. Queen is already there, but you need one more piece to come and defend. So here bishop d6. It's an exchange. So opponent took it. Aryan took back with the c pawn.
Oh really?
Yeah, and now opponent played. Of course, you'll take back. Now what else?
So I put my whole brain into that game. So.
Okay.
Blunder into the opponent.
Where? What blunder?
So queen to
Huh.
A5.
Queen to a5. Why do you say it's a blunder, Shrenik? Because black is winning the.
Knight.
Because it's a check, as well,
Oh, I can see
right? But
that.
queen a5 is not really winning anything. It's just a check. I can block with the pawn. I can block with the knight.
I can see
The knight is defended by the bishop. Even if it's not, knight can come back and defend. So it doesn't win. So Aryan just castles. So it's all equal. Right after the opening, everything is equal. Now opponent brings the knight back because it's not doing anything there. Yeah, it went to create a threat, it came back. Now, who's playing with the pieces? Dhridi. And now Aryan plays.
The opponents remove the bishop.
Yeah, Aryan has to bring out the bishop and opponent has to bring out this bishop. Yeah,
And
that's
then-
still and castling. Rooks will come out later. That we don't need to consider in the opening. In the opening, if your minor piece doesn't come out, then it's a problem. So that we have to do fast. Castling and bishop coming out. These two are the two things. Yeah. So for white,
And that pawn. And
Yeah.
the itself.
now Aryan plays e5. You don't need to move the pawn to develop the bishop. You can just bring it here also. Developing.
I just like.
I'm just saying there is no need to. In some positions, you won't have time to play e5. There, don't think if I don't bring it out, it's not good. Even bringing it out here is good enough. You don't need to spend one more move here, but okay, e5, controlling the center. Is it a free pawn, Dhridi? Can white take that pawn for free?
Yes.
I'm asking Dhridi. Because if pawn takes, and if knight takes back, knight is there. So how is it a free pawn, Ari? So it's not a free pawn, it's all defended.
I was like fooling. So.
No need of doing all that. So pawn takes pawn is just an exchange. So it is fine
After
for
that, you can take the pawn on d5.
to blunder the knight.
Knight.
And if you take back, one is there. So
Yup,
there's nothing
we
there.
will be active.
So after e5, opponent plays bishop to b5. Now he wants to play bishop takes, pawn takes, and then take the e pawn because the knight is defending this, right? So Aryan has to do something about the e pawn. He plays a6, which allows Hitansh to play.
Knight.
Rayansh Manna, what can white do now?
So bishop takes knight on c6,
Yeah, and then?
and then when the pawn takes back,
Huh.
the opponent can take the pawn with their pawn.
Then I'll take back, no? So what's
Then
the
the knight can take.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened. Now this pawn is free. It was defended by a knight. Now it's only defended by a pawn. So takes, Aryan took back, and opponent got a free pawn. Aryan says, "Give me that knight. How dare you take my pawn? Give that knight to me." Hitansh says, "I'm not giving."
bro.
What
Ooh.
happened?
Let's ask Thiran. What will you play for black? Yes, Haripra, what happened? What will you play? No. So first have a good look, now then think, then answer. Yes, Thiran. If you are black, what will you do here?
So I'm not raising.
No need to raise hands, I'm asking Thiran.
This is where I got
Silence. Silence, please, Aryan. Yeah, Thiran. Taking the knight. How many of you want to take that knight? Aryan, Thiran, Abraham, nobody else. Parth doesn't want to take the knight. Why not Parth?
Because
Oh,
then
yeah, I'm
king takes
stupid.
queen.
Yeah, it's a blunder. If you take the knight, queen will take your queen.
Oh yeah, I saw that in the
Yeah, in the game you saw that. So this is a trick. It looks like a free pawn, but there's a tactic. If you take that thinking it's free, like many people who play fast will instantly take it, thinking opponent blundered a knight. Let me take the knight. But then boom, the pawn is pinned. If you move the pawn, queen takes
Is
queen.
there a type of a pin?
Yeah, it is a pin. It is a pin. The pawn is pinned.
Wait, so even with a queen is called a pin.
If the piece moves, if something bad happens, it's a pin. Not just for the king, for any piece.
So pin could even happen at a rook.
Yeah, anything can get pinned to anything. So here Aryan didn't fall for the trick. Aryan played queen c5. Now he is attacking the knight with the pawn
was
and
the idea before.
okay. Now the knight goes back
And
where he was,
I'm a coward.
and now Aryan, let's be quiet. You need to focus if you want to learn anything from the game. Otherwise, you won't look at any of your games in the future. Rook to e8, attacking the knight. So let's ask Parth. How will you save the knight, Parth? Because he is about to take it. Always see your opponent's last move, no?
So but we are black and white.
No, we are not black or white. We are just seeing the game to understand what are good moves. So we are watching the game. We are not black or white here. So we have to try to find good moves. That is our aim. Aryan is black, not us. Partha, you have to save the knight. You don't have to save the knight.
I know.
Okay.
But I'm not sure, so I just
Okay.
said it.
All right. Now no need to raise hands, Shrenik. Let the person answer. Then I'll ask you.
White knight
Ha.
to g4.
Knight to g4. Let's ask Aryan. What do you say?
Sir, knight will take back.
No, just tell me your move, no? What will you
Knight
do?
to
Ha.
what was that g4? Yeah. Knight
You want to
to
play knight to g4.
Yeah.
Okay. Are you
No, sir, I don't want to play knight
Then why
to
you say?
g4.
Then where would
Sir,
you want to
I
play?
want to play my knight to d2. Sir,
Here.
D3.
D3. Okay, Haripra.
D3.
Okay. Anyone else? Where?
Sir,
Any
I
other move?
changed my mind to Ariel.
Okay. So
Sir,
now,
D3.
yeah, you can go to D3. You can go to F3. Both are fine. But G4 is a blunder because knight will take it. If you take back,
Sir, but
bishop will
D3
take.
is slightly better. Sir, all
Yeah.
can take.
Who's it better? Out of these two, you're saying, yeah, D3 is better than F3 because you're attacking the queen. Yeah, but both are safe. But this is not safe. This would be a free piece. So he plays knight D3.
So now what if the queen goes to B5?
What then? Will you take the queen? What else?
So what if?
What if? What if he plays queen takes pawn? What if he plays queen takes knight? Why do you have to worry about all blunders? Please keep the piece down, Tridi. So knight D3, the queen is attacked. The queen came forward to C4. Now Aryan played a blunder. Hitansh played a blunder. Hitansh played B3, attacking the queen. Let me ask Thiran, why is this move bad, Thiran? What can black do?
Black can do a lot.
Silence, please, Aryan.
Black,
Yeah.
black, take the knight.
Yeah, the knight was defended by the pawn. When he impulsively pushed the pawn forward,
Bye-bye.
he lost the support of the knight, which means Aryan is now a piece up.
Now it's a 4.
And it's a fork, but you can't take the rook yet. It's not really a fork; it's defended.
Even
The-
if the queen block,
then you could take. Yeah, then
sir, rook would still be good.
king will be here. Now if queen blocks, you'll of course take the rook. But if king moved, now you can't take the rook. Huh? Yeah. So now Aryan plays bishop g4. By now Aryan is very confident. I am winning. I am up a piece, and his king is sitting in the center. My king is safe, and he is almost winning the queen. I say almost because Dhridi, what can white do to save the queen? Because if you move the king, you can't move the king. There's only one move, which is
If you move the
I am
queen,
asking
take
1
it.
second. It will be legal. Yeah, you can't play legal in online.
Yeah.
What move to play? Dhridi? It's a checkmate.
It's not a checkmate.
So then what will you do? Raika, 1 second. Let Dhridi answer first.
The white can only
Then white is.
can block with the pawn.
You have to block if you can move the king. Sorry, king can move, but then queen will go. So you have to block. That's what opponent did. Hitansh did that, attacking the bishop. The bishop went back to f5, and now opponent played rook to c1.
Also
Just say.
to get the queen, you can also
Let's stay in the present. So now Aryan plays d4 here. Aryan is playing really well. He's putting pressure on the weak pawn over here, right? But what will you do here for white, Shrenik?
Dance is also wrong.
The reason why Aryan played the move is to open up the king. Like if you want to take, and the king will be opened. That's what we want when the king is in the center. But white can be fine now. Like he's still down a piece, is white. But white can at least stop the immediate attack by playing. First, Shrenik.
Sir, there's also free piece from black.
Where?
Have to be-
That's not a free piece. That's defended 3 times. No, that's completely defended. Just an exchange. So he didn't take it. It's his bishop is sitting good. So why should he exchange? Wait. Shrenik hasn't seen the move yet. Okay, let me ask Parth.
Sir, knight to E1.
Knight to e1. Then he'll just crash through. No, rook takes pawn, queen takes pawn. Everything will happen. You have to see there is a threat. Okay, Aripra, have you decided? No? Anyone else? Rayansh? Yeah, Rayansh.
Sir, we can play.
Yeah.
The only way to stop it.
That's how people talk when they're thinking while speaking. If they haven't decided fully, that's how they sound. Rayansh has not decided yet, have you?
The only way to
Just tell the move, mister.
is king to f2, f1.
King to f1, but then I'll still crash through. The rook takes pawn and there'll be a rook sitting outside your doorstep. That's not what the king. 1 second. Who else? Aryan.
Yes, pawn push.
Yeah, just push the pawn. Why are we not seeing the pawn push? Just because the pawn is there doesn't mean we have to take it or. Yes, what happened?
Sir, but now you can
Take what?
take the pawn with the knight.
Then we'll take the knight.
Then you will play bishop to
Good. You saw that. So here there is a tactic. White, black can play knight takes pawn, but that's not easy to play. Yeah, but he saw it. Very good. Knight takes. When pawn takes back, bishop g4. The old friend appears again, but this time there is no f pawn to block because the f pawn just took. But it's not easy. The Aryan can find it, but it's not that easy to find it. But yeah, you found it. Well, good. No wonder you are the number one rated here in the beginners list.
Who, sir? Who?
Our Senik who's sitting on the
I
top.
think it's Manna.
Manna? Who's Manna?
Is he there?
Manna is
You know. No, he's still in the top 10, but Senik and Arathi are like very close.
I'm barely in the top.
Yeah, okay. So that tactic is possible. Now let's focus here again, everybody. So here,
First.
let's see what Aryan did. Aryan played, bishop was here, right? After e4. Aryan doesn't have to move the bishop because rook is anyway pinning the pawn. But okay, he moved it. And now Hitansh plays h4. So Hitansh is down by a piece. So he has to complicate the position if he needs any chance to come back in this game. So when you're down material, complicate things. That's why he plays h4. It's not a quiet move, like he's trying to play, like open up the king side, attack on the king side. So Aryan played knight h5, trying to stop the h pawn. But the h pawn doesn't get stopped. How do you make this traffic block go away?
Sir, before he played knight f5, the knight could still have taken this pawn.
That was still there. Hi, please come. Christy, you can go this.
The d-pawn.
That tactic is still there. That was there. But if Aryan doesn't see it one time, he cannot see it again, right? Once, yeah, exactly. Make the knight go away. And now the flood is even more strong. What happened? But wait, yeah.
G3.
Yeah, knight g3. It looks like the traffic is like pushed back, but it's not pushed back. Knight comes g3 with the fork. Now Aryan is completely winning. King moves, knight takes.
So he actually put g3.
Yeah, of course he did. After knight takes. Yeah, he played g4. It's very tempting to play the pawn forward, but then there was a fork. And now instead of taking the knight, he played king g2, which is okay. The knight is not going anywhere. So basically,
The knight is tapped. Hitansh could just have
taken it. Yeah, there was no need to play king g2, but okay.
Now the knight is trapped.
Yeah, knight's anyway gone, so you're fine. Now Aryan plays h5. So by the way, what is Aryan up by right now? He was up a piece. Now what does he have extra?
By a minor piece.
Once you have decided, then you should tell Dhriti. While thinking, don't tell anything. First, make a proper decision. So I'm going to ask others. What is black up by? Okay, let's ask who has decided. Parth. A rook and a bishop. Black has an extra rook and black has an extra bishop. That's correct, right? Correct?
Yes.
Correct? Yeah. That knight will be taken. So basically it will be just one rook up. Because that knight is like already done. Its life is over. But okay. Opponent Hitansh plays g5 first. He's wait. Yeah, the knight anyway cannot go anywhere. Now Aryan tries to nicely run away. In case the opponent is not looking, he will sneak past back to his pieces. But yeah, opponent will take now. He takes.
So I wanted the queen to move, so that was my target.
What target?
I wanted that queen to move, so it was
The
at
queen?
a very annoying spot.
No, queen didn't move. He could take on the knight or king. King took it. Queen is still there. So you are not winning. So when you have a position like this, you have to just take a deep breath, play calmly. You don't want complications. You want simple moves like rook here. Enjoy the position. That's what you need to do. Already queen is. You have such an active position with an extra rook. What more could you ask in a tournament? Active queen, active bishop. Rooks are happy. If this also comes in, everybody. This rook is happy. If you put it here, it's happy, no? So both rooks will be happy. Pawns don't need to be happy. They are like dispensable people. They just need to open lines for the rooks and the pieces.
Then they only become happy.
Yeah. Okay. Now he plays f6, which is fine. But I would have liked the rook to come into the game first. But okay, knight f4. Hitansh is trying to make threats. Yeah. So let me ask Raika, what will you play here for black?
Can I whisper the answer?
No. Then you will never look at your game again if you keep talking. Others should be ready with the answer. What will you play for black next move? Is the question? Silence, please, Haripra. I'm asking Raika.
Bishop to f7.
Bishop to f7 is a good move. Strenik?
Sir, bishop takes pawn on e.
Why? Why are you giving up a piece?
Sir, then rook.
So to take 2 pawns, you'll give up a bishop. What is the need for all that? I mean, you're opening up the king, yeah, but there's no need for this, na? You're already up a rook. There's no need to give up your bishop for 2 pawns.
Sir, if he moves in knight.
Why? How will knight take anything? Yeah, you lose a pawn. Doesn't mean you give up a piece just because you're going to lose a pawn. You will lose the pawn. If the bishop moves here, pawn can move and the knight can take. Fine, you lose a pawn. That's not a big problem. Giving up a piece is not needed. But apart from all that, there was a way for Aryan to win a piece here. You don't even need to save the bishop.
Which piece? Which piece?
That you have to find out. You don't even need to save the bishop here. Yes, your bishop is attacked. But yes, Rayansh Manna.
Sir, we play queen to e3.
Yeah. Now who's attacking who? You're attacking my bishop. I'm attacking your knight. The knight is gone. It's a fork. Right? Pawn is supporting it. So Aryan could have like turned the table there and won one more piece. But yeah, he played bishop to h7. Opponent took the pawn. And then one move later he played queen e3. By the time the knight's already gone, but still it's a good move, right? It's a good move. King has to run back. Let's see where he moves the king back. He moves the king to, oh, here. Where were we? King g2. Okay.
But this king has to release.
Yeah. King here.
Oh, that's a blunder.
Why is it a blunder?
So I'll take the pawn.
Which pawn?
Sir, the g.
Yeah, there was not. That's not really a blunder. He has no other choice.
Sir,
That was anyway gone.
Sir, knight also, sir. I'll take knight also. Knight
How
is
will
also
you-
sitting there.
How will you simply take the knight? When you take the pawn, I play some other move.
After he takes the
After I won't take back. Now, why should I take back and give you a knight? So you take the pawn, you're up a pawn.
Which pawn?
He's talking about this pawn, right? Yeah, so you will get the pawn, but he couldn't have stopped it. So it's not really a blunder. There was no choice for
Only
white.
get a pawn.
Yeah, you take what you get, now what else? You
But
get
the
a,
other pawn is protecting it.
if other pawn takes queen is there, na Tridi? Then it's bad. Knight will come back, but yeah, you win a pawn.
Meaning, you think the queen would take the king.
Pawn takes.
Oh.
Queen won't take, then you lose a queen.
Finally, Aryan should develop his rook.
Yeah, this rook really needs to come out, but okay, his queen is active. So he plays bishop back to g6, saying hello to the knight.
Knight.
So the knight has to move. Knight came back to g3.
So
He can
if
take.
the,
Yeah.
if the G7 pawn was not there, knight could have. Sir, never went here,
Huh.
but
Here queen will take it, yeah.
so why didn't?
Could have taken the pawn, that's still there. But Aryan somehow decides I don't want the free pawn. This would also open up his king. So this is the way to go. But okay, he goes f5. Is that a good move?
Which one? Yeah.
The move he played just now.
Yeah, I think it's
It's good.
not really.
Why not?
Because if then pawn takes it.
Yeah, it's a free pawn. So Aryan is losing threat of the position a little bit. It's just a free pawn. Pawn can take bishop take one, I will take the bishop. So opponent didn't take here, he played h5. Which is also fine. Bishop has to move. And now again push. Bishop has to move where? There's only like one square for the bishop, which is Tiran. Where should black move the bishop? Do we take the pawn? Yeah, bishop has to go to e6. So Aryan went there. So now suddenly Ritansh is slightly making threats, you know. Till now there was no threats. Aryan was winning completely. Now suddenly there's two small visitors in front of the king. They're not really dangerous, except if a queen lands there, like queen here could be a danger. So, but that's still far away, and his queen is still active, so he's fine.
And if his queen lands there,
Yeah.
he'll say hello to the rook.
Yeah, so queen d2 checked by Aryan, which is good. King goes back, huge mistake. The king had to go here, but then f4 would have come, he was anyway gone, and now it's a free rook. He picks up the rook. Aryan is completely winning, he's 2 rooks up, isn't it? He's got 2 extra rooks.
I don't know why I feel like.
Now if the king moves, you exchange queens. Yeah, Aripra?
So I don't know why I feel like this game is gonna turn.
Of course it's gonna turn. That's why we're looking at it. So we want to see how exactly it changed. So now if king moves, you take the queen. King takes silence, please. You exchange queens and then it's a CEC game. But opponent blocks with the knight. And now just take, bring the rooks in here. He goes queen g5, check. The king goes to f2. Now we'll go a little fast. He takes the pawn, that's good. We want to open the position so that the rooks can get to the king. So pawn takes. And now what's the next move, guys?
Rook to
Yeah,
F8.
rook f8 check, of course. Bring your pieces into the game with check. The king moves, king runs, scampers to safety.
So now you can play queen to
Here. No. Yeah, this would be a blunder, knight take it. But g4 bring next piece also, no? Bishop also. He did that. He brought the next piece also into the game. And now king has to run up. Still can't play queen e3, that will be a huge blunder. He played his rook in, that's good, nice. The king is forced to run up now, more up. He takes the pawn. And now, what's the next move? Automatic.
Sir, he could just
What?
have
Then bishop will take the queen now. You have to see.
Sir.
Yes. What's your next automatic move to play? Like without even thinking, you can play it.
Oh, I didn't see that.
What is it, Shrenik?
Sir. Oh. Sir,
Yes, Parth.
rook to d.
Exactly. When a piece can come in, a piece that is not even playing in the game can come in with a check. Of course, you do that, no? That one you don't even need to think. What I think.
Then you bring it to center.
You already have 3 pieces active, so if you can bring a piece in the game with check, of course you do that. There's nothing to think there.
Sir, I did that.
No, it's not mate. Yeah, you did that. King went to c4. So he's basically hunting down this king. So can we hunt him down more? There is it. Is there a checkmate? Yeah, there's a checkmate in one move. Aripra.
Sir,
Sorry.
sir,
Yeah.
I think,
No, wait. You should be ready with your answer before you raise hands.
Queen
Huh.
D5.
That's a nice way to blunder the queen after all the hard work. Dhriti.
Sir, bishop to e6.
Bishop to e6.
So then.
Bishop to e6. I can move here. I can move. It's not checkmate. 1 second. Rayan's manna.
Sir,
One second.
queen to B5.
And Raika?
Sir, queen to b5.
Yeah. Queen b5 is the correct checkmate. So here Aryan has to, recognize that this king cannot be allowed to survive. I mean, it's okay even if you allow it to survive. It's not like you lose. 1 second. It's not like you lose the game if you allow this king to survive. But when a king is sitting here with nothing protecting him, like his 2 pieces are over here, we have to go after him. Already everybody is active. So here we have to look for that killer finish. And that killer finish is this. Queen d5 is done. Game over.
gotten that golden
Yeah, but Aryan didn't think of checkmate here. He wanted to collect some pawns. He took the pawn on h5, which is still winning, but let's see. After bishop takes, knight came to h2. Still the mate is there. It's not going anywhere. He plays queen h4, pinning this knight. Pinning the knight. The queen moves out of the pin. Now the knight again is threatening the rook. And now he takes the h2 pawn. How is this not checkmate? Yeah, it's almost checkmate. How is the king surviving this? King went to c5. Rook came to c3. He's playing all good moves. The king hides in the opponent camp on b6. And now Aryan brings the rook also in the game.
So now we'll take the pawn.
No, he came to c7. If he takes the pawn, then it's easy to give checkmate, I think. Wait, where is the checkmate? Not that easy. You'll have to take.
Sir.
You'll have to come here and then here. If you come here, you. So yeah, he went to c7, and now rook came back. Was there better moves here? Yeah, the rook was hanging, so he had to save.
Sir, I think I
Queen e7, no?
No.
Then.
Sir, queen to
Hmm.
e5.
Hmm. Yeah, same thing. He's saving the rook. This also saves the rook. But okay, he moved the rook away. Now queen to f1. Here definitely we should look for checkmate. Where is the checkmate? Queen check, king moves, rook check, king moves, and then queen here should be checkmate. Not yet, not yet. King can move.
Then the rook.
Nah, then queen b5, king will again escape. It's not easy to find the checkmate. Let's think. Let's start with
Sir,
queen.
after
Of course, queen e7 we start with, yeah? King has to go here. And then let's play queen b4. The king has to go back, right? Then rook check. When king goes back, then we bring the queen in, and that's going to be checkmate. So in the game, he played rook f8, attacking the queen. Nothing is harmed still. It's still winning. Queen takes pawn. He gives a check. Aryan has almost won the game. Like he has almost checkmated this king, right? The king goes to b6.
There's only move.
Yeah. Queen comes here. That's like a quiet move. Was there something better? Queen b4. Rook b8 was there. Rook b8 would have been stronger. Because if you play rook b8, then king has to go here. Then queen here is checkmate. But yeah, he plays queen e6. Slightly quiet move. Opponent plays queen a5, attacking the rook. Pawn c5. Discovered check on the queen and on the king. King runs. Rook check. Isn't that game over? Not yet. He doesn't do that. He brings a bishop in, which is also fine. The king hides over here. Now there has to be mate, no? But where is it?
Sir,
No, the king will hide here. So there's no checkmate now. There's no checkmate. He plays rook takes pawn. Still winning. The king came to a3. Bishop, maybe quiet. He's collecting that pawn. He could have directly taken it. But okay, knight f3. Wow, this is like that, na? He takes it. But then queen check.
sir,
Is it checkmate?
no.
No, almost checkmate. If this pawn was not there, this is not a problem. King can move. But here, rook has to go back. So Aryan is now up by two rooks and a bishop. And there's no checkmate. But yeah, opponent takes the bishop. He gets one piece. So still two rooks up, right? And king is not safe. So how do we still get to the king? Yeah, just checkmate, right? One more checkmate. Aryan could have finished the game, but then instead of playing rook a8, he played another move which looks like checkmate, except it is not. He played queen a6. Checkmate.
No.
It's almost checkmate except the queen will take it.
And he took
That
it
was-
and then he gave me checkmate.
Yeah, unfortunately, Aryan blundered right at the end. He didn't see the queen.
If the queen moves, he can still put the rook. So, but two
Yeah.
rooks are better than a queen.
Two rooks are not better than a queen. Two rooks are like okay against a queen. Depends on the position. If the king is not safe, then the queen is better than two rooks. Here, for example, this king is not safe. So the queen is better. And there are two pawns. One is passed.
I think I found it. 3 pawns.
Checkmate, now it's black's turn.
So there is 3 pawns.
Black also has pawns. I'm talking about the passed pawn over here. Anyway, rook went to. Aryan is still keeping it together, like defending the rooks. He brought the queen back in with a check. King moved. And now who can find the checkmate in two moves? Found?
Serious.
Okay, Rayaj.
Even I found.
So first we play queen to h4.
Queen to h4, that's what opponent did. King moves.
And then we play queen to h7.
Yeah, that's why here the queen is better than two rooks because the king is not safe. Especially thanks to this pawn. That's how the game ended. So that was very heartbreaking situation for our Aryan
If
because
I say